Hi everybody, this is the Modern Warfare Pine Gunfight 2v2 map. Really interesting map, this one. We've got, all the maps kind of have 2, 3 or maybe 4 channels. What you've got in this one though is you've got the 2 channels on the outside where you kind of go up and you have an overview of the map. But down the middle you've got this very cluttered channel with the sort of vehicles, and all over the maps there's lots of shrubs that you can hide behind and hide in, that really obscure the long lines of sight. One of the tricks you can do is, if you stay still but just peek down one of the longer lines of sight towards where the enemies spawn in, just look for them moving and you'll see them, and then you can open fire. Because remember, in Gunfight there is no health regeneration, so even if you just clip somebody with a couple of bullets at the beginning of the round, you're then at an advantage as you move on through the maps as well. And the more I'm playing this, the more I'm enjoying it, as long as you get a teammate who stays in the game. Because I've had a few games where you might lose a couple of rounds and your teammate quits out, and all of a sudden it's you trying to go 1 versus 2 for another 4, 5, 6 rounds, which can be, it can be, well, it's difficult. It's very difficult to win when it's 1 versus 2, because as soon as they realise it's just 1 versus 2, they just split up and they just flank you. It doesn't really matter if you've got a teammate who isn't particularly good, as long as they're there to fire at the enemy, because as soon as they start firing at the enemy, you've got an idea of where the enemy is. Even when your teammate dies, you've got an idea, okay, so there's somebody over there, so I can flank round and I can go for it. I guess another big tip as well, and this goes for all the Gunfight maps, is don't be afraid to just stand behind cover and peek a little bit and go back and wait to see what the enemy does. I know what we often talk about, rusher's advantage in games, the fact you should charge forward, but don't be afraid just to hang back, see what they do, just look down the lines of sight and just see where they are, and then make a decision. Don't expose your outline, your silhouette if you like, to the enemy. And as I say, you'll see me like pre-firing ledges and pre-firing corners, because again, what's important is just getting those hits into them to damage them a little bit, because you know that once you've damaged them, they're going to be hurt for the rest of that round, and you only need to clip them, or your teammate only needs to clip them as well. What's interesting as well about this game mode is the way that people's names pop up when you're pointing at them, and I can imagine at some point there could well be a hardcore version of this game mode where that doesn't happen and where friendly fire is turned on. So anyway, I'll leave you with the rest of the video. We do I kind of dominate this match actually. I get most of the kills, but anyway, if you're watching this while the alpha's on, round about the weekend of the 23rd of August 2019, download it. You can play it for free on your PlayStation. If you're watching this afterwards, then this is a great map to play, Pine. So anyway, thanks very much, and I'll see you again soon.